Hola parents, and welcome to my virtual open house. So in this video, I'm going to show you all about how things work with both of our Learn from Home classes and the AB schedule, okay? And this is for my classes specifically. All right, so I'm going to start with this. So my name is Adam Cowart. I'll be teaching Spanish 2 and 3 this year. Here is how to get to my website, okay? So let me show you here. So you go to the Evans High School website and you go to Academics, Modern Language, and then Adam Cowart is me. So on this page, there are some very important things. First of all, my daily office hours. Don't worry so much about that. I'll get in touch anytime. Class materials are here, our grading scale, the expectations, which is our class rules, our class consequences, all that is here on the website. The retake policy is there. Basically, if the students fail an assignment, they can retake it as long as they come for tutoring once or maybe even twice until I'm convinced that they're ready to take it. So this is very important. These are my Google Classroom codes. So these are the codes for our first period. Freshman Spanish 2 is LWM45KJ. My second period code is HQA7NJS. Fourth period Spanish 2 I2WCMH7. And sixth period Spanish 2 is TD7ZXA6. And the kids know what to do. You just tell them to put that code in for Google Classroom and they will be added to my roster. It's very important they have to be on that roster because that's how I'm going to be actually giving a lot of my assignments. Okay, now if they're in Spanish 3, I'm just going to click on Spanish 3 so you can see. Spanish 3, I have 2. Third period, the code is IEOBTQE. And seventh period, the Google Classroom code is LIO3K6F. And again, you can pause the video, you can rewind it, you can go to my website. We're looking at the website, it's all on there. Now, another thing we have is Remind. And Remind is really useful for the students and I to be able to send text messages to each other, especially in the event of a school closing or something that changes or bad weather, anything like that. Okay, so these are the Remind codes. So first period, you text this message to the number 81010. Second period, you text this message to the number 81010. Fourth period, you text this message to 81010. Sixth period, you text this message to 81010. Okay, and again for Spanish 3, to join the Remind is going to be, if you're in third period, you text this message to 81010, and seventh period, you text this message to 81010. Okay, and that will add you to the Remind. So I can send out a reminder by class period or by level or anything like that. Okay, so let's go back to the presentation here. All right, if your student is 100% Learn from Home for my class, Mondays and Wednesdays, Spanish 3 will have a 15 to 30 minute live session on Google Hangouts every single Monday and Wednesday. If your student is in Spanish 3, Tuesdays and Thursdays, they will have a 15 to 30 minute live session on Google Hangouts. Now, here's some important details about this. They will get a link to join this meeting through their Google Classroom account. It'll pop up on their phone, for example, or it should. These meetings begin at the same time as that class period at school. I will keep track of who comes by taking attendance during every session. This is just one of those things that is going to come up later if the student is failing and the parent wonders why. I can say, well, they missed class on this, and this date. They didn't come to our live session. Now, if there's a conflict, I can work something out with the other teacher if they may have the class at the same time. Okay, I will post a video lesson for the students to watch for every day that we do not have a live session. For example, if there's a Spanish 2 student and Actually, don't worry about group A. That doesn't apply. This is learn from home. Let me just go ahead and remove that. So, whoops. Okay. I just want to keep this clear. So this is completely learn from home. Okay, for example, a Spanish 2 student would do the following. On Monday, they join the live session and I give them a class presentation. On Tuesday, they watch the YouTube lesson for that day. On Wednesday, we have another live session for Spanish 2. Thursday, they watch the YouTube video for that day, and Friday, they watch the YouTube video for that day. And again, this is not just giving videos. This video is me presenting the entire lesson exactly as the in-class students received it. Okay? The way class works, if they are on the AB schedule, every day that students come into class, I will present the lesson, give practice, and work with students. On days, on days that students are home, they need to watch the dated YouTube video on my channel for that day. This video will give them the exact same warm-up, practice, materials, and instruction for that day. Assignments mentioned in the video can be found attached to the assignment on Google Classroom. Students must subscribe to my YouTube channel. To get to my YouTube channel, just go on YouTube and type in Adam Cowart, and the icon looks like this little cow. Okay, and to show you what it looks like, when you go to my YouTube channel, these are the videos I've posted so far. This was my open house video for the website. This was first day for Spanish 2 and 3, where I kind of went over the rules. So yesterday's video for the students who were not at school looked like this. Move this over. Okay, so the students who were not at school, they saw this.
Hola, clase. ¿Cómo están? Excelente. And welcome to day 2 of Learning with Senor Cacao. This video is especially meant for my 4th period A students because they're the ones at home today. As far as my B students are concerned, we are going to learn this in class, okay? All right, so first things first, let's show you today's warm-up, okay? So this is a warm-up.
So you can see this is the warm-up for the day. So we go over the warm-up together. And then this was a little information card for the students to fill out on whether they're interested in video games or books or whatever, so I could learn about them. And so that's what the kids who actually came to school did this in class, and the ones who did not were given this assignment to do at home. Okay, so very much a kind of a flip-flop back and forth kind of thing that we're all getting used to, if I'm being honest. And then after that, I explained, this is what their Google Classroom assignment looks like. Video response stereotypes. Watching this video, and I posted a link, starting at 2:20 on the timeline. After you watch it, write 3 sentences telling me something that you learned and anything that you found interesting or surprising. Okay, so that was like a little practice assignment. It wasn't for a grade. So I explained to them how to do it, and I showed them a little clip of what the video looks like.
Latino people reacting to different stereotypes. It's a really fun video. I think you'll like it.
So I kind of set everything up. So as you can see, I'm talking just like I always do. I'm setting everything up, explaining how each thing works as simply as I can. And so that is how the YouTube works, okay? All right, so let's go back to our slideshow. So for example, if your child is on the AB schedule, this is how it's been going this week. On Monday, all of the A students were here and all of the B students were at home. The next day, all of the A students were at home and all the B students were here. Flip, 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 flip. So as you can tell, the ones who are in class don't have to watch the video, and the ones who are at home do have to watch the video because that is what they're seeing, what we did in class, okay? So we did my YouTube. So what I was saying, this goes for the students who are learn from home completely. Those live sessions starting on Monday of this coming week will be held at their class time, okay? You can take a picture of this, you can screenshot it, you can write it down. This is their schedule, okay? So first period is going to be 8 o'clock. So on Monday morning, I expect the Spanish 2 students to be ready to join that Google Classroom at 8 o'clock. And we're going to have our Google Meet, okay? So this is our homeroom schedule. We're going to be doing this until they tell us we're off of homeroom schedule. Once we are, we'll be following the regular schedule. Okay. And again, this is a special COVID schedule. There are 4 sections for lunch. Okay, and that really should cover everything that you need. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. You can find my email address on the school website. It's adam.cowart@ccvoe.net. And hopefully that should catch you up. And I will see some of you at the live session this Thursday at 7 p.m. All right, thank you very much. Adios.